Hey everyone, Matt Haas here. I am guest hosting the Lab Tech Show tonight. I'm glad you're here. Where's Tallboy? Nobody knows. Actually, he's somewhere over in Europe, but he cannot make it, so he trusted me with his show. Thank you in advance, Tallboy, for this opportunity. I won't let you down. We have a lot of fun things on deck for today. As I give a little intro here, put in the chat if you're watching live on YouTube. If you're not on YouTube, come over to the YouTubes and put your city and state in the chat, and we'll take a look at where they come up. We have all these fun tech articles to go over. There's some shenanigans happening here. I'll break it all down. And our man Revis is on the line, and he's going to break down the word of the day. Hoity-toity is the word of the day. Oh, man, it's going to be so much fun. Again, put your city and state in the chat of the live show, and we'll get that going on here. Let's say hi to a few folks. Hit the spot. 10:06 is here. Try it with Tammy. I'm so glad he trusted you. Thank you. I'm trying to do a good job for everyone, and I love talking tech, and there's some fun articles. Stuart Rivera's here. He's the man behind Stuart Video Tech Installations. Welcome, welcome. There's our man Revis. We know what's up. Hey, Awesome Fun Thing popped in and said, yo, we like that. All good there. All good there for sure. The rules of the show. You know how it goes. You can watch on your phone or TV. Ideally, you do both because you'll get like double watch time for Tallboy. Comment on your phone. We're live. We know what's up there. Comment. You got to comment. This is a live interactive show. Keep it authentic. Keep it real. Embrace it. It's happening whether you like it or not. And again, we're multi-streaming over here on the YouTubes. And let's see where everyone is coming at us from. Or that didn't make sense. Let's see where everyone is at. Queens, New York. Stuart Rivera from Stuart Video. Oh, is someone in Brazil? Look at that. I don't think that's quite the case there. But good stuff for sure. All right. Hey, do you know what this song is?
Hey, Mr. Sexy Man, what your name is? What your name is? Hey, Mr. Sexy Man.
I think someone's here. Who could it?
He's somewhere in the United States, from L.A. to New York. Where are you, Revis? Don't forget to honk the horn.
Revis, are you with us?
Yes, I am. And hey, that was a good rendition. I seen you singing there.
Oh, how can I not? It's a great jam. Where in the world are you today? Revis is a truck driver, so he's somewhere in the United States, as the stinger said. Where are you at?
I am in Laredo, Texas.
Oh.
I am on the Mexico border down here.
Oh, my goodness. That sounds like fun. Yeah, check out where some of these folks are coming.
After being up north for a week, it was pretty cold up there, and I'm down here where I can actually walk around with a T-shirt on.
Oh, nice. Yeah, we see you down there. Boy, you are right at the bottom of the United States, practically. You're really down there.
Right. I'm only a few miles away from the Mexico border.
Okay. Good deal. Awesome sauce. Well, Revis, we have a word of the day. It is called hoity-toity. It means snooty or pretentious. Hoity-toity people appear to think that they are better, smarter, or more important than other people. And hoity-toity places and things seem to be made for those same people. Revis, can you break this down for us?
Oh, but we got to get the question though. It says the guidance counselor emphasized that students do not need to go to hoity-toity colleges to achieve success. That's the entry. We have to make sure we do the entry too.
Okay. I was running out of text on the screen. I know you probably can't see the screen, but there was so much words here. I couldn't fit that in. Yes, that is the Webster's Dictionary example sentence. So now that you've read the example sentence yourself and I read you the definition, break it down for us, Revis.
You know, I have to say that I am not crazy about hoity-toity people. And that is, hoity-toity is another word for bougie or bourgeois, I call it. Hoity-toity people are usually stuck on themselves, usually have their nose up in the air. They're kind of snooty and feel like everything revolves around them. What I like about this show is that we are a tech show. We have you, we have Roy, we have Tallboy. You guys are a little tech savvy, but you guys are not hoity-toity. You do not put your nose up in the air and feel like you're better than everybody else. Hey, we're all on the same level playing field around here. I like the word hoity-toity, even though I've never ever heard it before. When I seen it this morning, I was thinking it said hotty toddy. And I was like, all right, first spoken for a real alcoholic. And I'm thinking, okay, when you get sick, you have alcohol and you put peppermint in it and you cook it on the stove and you drink it, and that's a hotty toddy. But when I did a little further examination, it was hoity-toity. So I guess I was being a little hoity-toity myself when I thought it was hotty-toddy. I just, hey, I'm going to ace this word here.
You have to be careful not to read the word of the day too fast, or you sometimes make mistakes like that. Yeah.
Exactly. And I want everyone to know I wasn't being hoity-toity last week. I was on the road. I actually made it home. At 9 o'clock on the dot, I made it actually home. I didn't make it into the house till a little afterwards, but I wasn't able to do the word of the day last week. And I heard that it was a couple hoity-toity people in the chat last week because I wasn't able to make it. But hey, it wasn't me being hoity-toity. It's just sometime I'll be on this road, and when it's time to wind down and it's time to get home, I'll be still on the road and trying to make it there. So, but I like the word hoity-toity. It describes snooty people. It describes people who are stuck on themselves and feel like they're better than other people. And I like to think that everybody here at the Lab Tech Show, including the people in our chat, are not hoity-toity. We're not. If we don't feel like we're better than anybody else, we're all here to learn, and we're all on the same level playing field, and that's where I take hoity-toity.
All right, Revis. I don't know about anyone else, but I think you did a pretty good job with the breakdown of the word of the day. Let's ask the Lab Tech Show live audience. How did Revis do? 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. 1 is the best. 5 is Lord help this man. So put in the chat a 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5, and we'll get this kicked off. Yeah. Again, my unofficial opinion is I think you nailed it. Lab Tech Show gave you a 1. Come on, baby. Oh, here we go. Oh, right. Your biggest critic, one of your biggest critics, said, yep, he nailed it. Perfect job.
Tammy.
Yes,
it got to be hit the spot. Try it with Tammy.
All right. I am loving it. Loving it. Hey, Mama D popped in. Hi, Mama D. How are you, my friend? All right. Your 1's across the board. It's official. You're locked in. You nailed it, my friend.
All right. My man, that's what I like right there.
Awesome.
I think you have some pretty good topics today, and I think you're going to have a great show. I'm missing TBJ and I'm missing Tall Boy, but hey, I am happy to have you today.
I appreciate that, sir, and I'm always glad when I get to share the show with you because you're a great dude, my friends, and people love you.
Thank
Who
you.
doesn't love Revis? Revis is amazing.
All right, I'm going to leave now, but could you do my song on the way out?
Oh, what do you think? Should I give Revis another little taste?
Hey, Mr. Sexy Man, what your name is? What your name is? Hey, Mr. Sexy Man.
There we go. That's what you get.
All right, see you all next week, family. Thank you.
Thank you, Revis. Have
Bye
fun,
now.
my man. Take care.
All right, bye.
You did good this week, but don't become hoity-toity. Says hit the spot 1006. Oh, that's a good comment right there. That's a good comment. Oh, my. Well, shall we talk some tech news, ladies and gentlemen? I have some articles for you, and I'm going to break them all down. Let's just jump right in. Oh, kind of in the way here. Trying to make this. There we go. Google. The Googles. You know what the Googles are. They got this thing. It's kind of like AirDrop. Bottom line is, Google is going to make it easier to share files between Android and between, signed in Google accounts. And also, maybe iPhones too. Could you imagine a convenient way to share files with Android and iPhone and Apple devices? Crazy. Oh my, what's happening here? Sorry about that. Okay, let's see what we got going on here. So, do you wish it was easier to share files between Android and iPhone? Of course you do. Android Authority says a file sharing service designed for Android devices may eventually become available on Apple products. Oh my goodness. The article goes on to say it works like AirDrop. And you know what AirDrop is? AirDrop is that thing that came out in 2011, lets you share files easily between signed-in Apple devices. But a Google engineer hinted at the possibility that might be coming to Apple devices. Currently, it's unavailable for iOS or Apple devices. And there's been no official communication saying it will be available. But people are all excited about this, especially people that have both Windows and Apple devices, either handheld devices or desktops or laptops or a combination of them all. Easily transfer files between them. It could be a possibility. We could one day live in a world where that happens. Oh, man. What do you think about that? Yeah, see, the engineer just hinted. It just hinted at it. Come on. Give it to us. Someone who uses an Android or wireless-based computer for work and an iPhone for personal might appreciate this feature. Alternatively, it could simplify file sharing between two people if one person has an iPhone and the other has an Android phone. Hit the spot 1006. Tammy says that would be awesome.
Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah.
Oh, my goodness. Well, what do you think about that? Isn't that fun? Okay. Let's here we go. Let me know what you think about that. Put a 1, 2, or 3 in the comments. based on your thoughts on this article. 1, yes, I need this now. 2, seems good, but I need to learn more. Or 3, I'm greedy, I don't share. Put a 1, 2, or 3 in the chat based on what you think of Google launching an airdrop type service that could be compatible maybe one day in the future with iOS devices. Me, I have a Windows laptop, and I only have the Windows laptop to transfer files to it because my Windows laptop runs some of my crafting equipment. So I would certainly love to have a more convenient way to move files to my laptop. Oh, that's weird. Oh, no. Darn it. There we go. I don't think this is completely accurate because there's 2 1s and a 2. There was a little issue with Stream Alive there, but 2 people say, yes, I need this. 1 person says, I need to learn more. I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it at all. We're going to keep cranking through these articles, baby. Let me cue up the next one here. Oh, this is fun. Oh, this is fun. Buckle up, folks. Buckle up. Let me get this a little bigger for you here. The FTC. Do you know what that stands for? I think it's the Federal Trade Commission. They're investigating Uber. Uber did a no-no, apparently. Oh, there, Federal Trade Commission. They put Uber in its sights once again. The FTC's been breathing down Uber's neck on other things as well. They're investigating complaints about Uber One subscription program. So Uber One is their subscription service. And users are saying, look, I didn't sign up for this. How the hell did I get hooked into Uber One? Moving on with the article. It's all about FTC doing a blanket statement to all companies, not just Uber. They're like, you got to have click to cancel. Have you ever tried to cancel a service and there's 500 different screens you got to go through? It was super easy to sign up. You put in a few bits of information in your credit card and hit done. Now, that's all it takes to be signed in for monthly payments, but you want to stop it, you got to go through all that. Well, the FTC said to all companies, you need to have one click to cancel. And again, they were breathing down their necks before, but that's the idea. Uber also says its cancellation process is quick and lawful. Uber's like, look, it takes 20 seconds to cancel this thing. FTC's like, look, people don't even know that they're in this darn thing. And apparently 20 seconds is too long. But in 2017, the FTC came down on Uber. And in 2018, they had some more action as well. So that's what they're saying. It's too hard to cancel. And they didn't know that they gave consent to get in this Uber One. I don't even know what Uber One is. Does anyone know what Uber One is? Apparently, people are getting signed up for it. Exactly, Revis. I didn't know Uber had a subscription, says Revis Brown. It's crazy. It's crazy. So many people have phones. This may be useful. Oh, right, for the sharing, for sure. Oh, my goodness. Let me tell you. It's a crazy world. You got to be on top of this stuff because these companies, next thing you know, they'll just start charging you. Technically, you may have done something passively, or you may have done something you didn't even realize, and boom, you're hooked into a subscription service. Oh, yeah. Look at this. Let me go a little easier screen to read this here. Tammy says, now you have to answer the same question 20 times, and they still send you an email saying, are you sure?
No, 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 no.
That's what I think about that tactic. I hear you. I hear you 100%. So let's see what you have to say to this one. All right. It's David W. Ryan. Thanks for joining. We're talking about Uber and the FTC cracking down on Uber, saying it's too hard to quit your Uber One subscription service that most customers didn't even know they were part of. What do you think of that nonsense? 1, shame on Uber. Shame. 2, Uber deserves it. Or 3, meh, whatever. 1, 2, or 3, put that in the comments and we will tally them up. I'm getting confirmation from Streaming Live that the service is working. Put a 1, 2, or 3 in the chat. My daughter has it, and it's very useful for her. Well, that's great. Products should be useful, but when you don't know that you're signed up for the product, and when you realize you're signed up for the product, and you want to cancel it, even though most or some people think it's useful, if you don't think it's useful and you can't cancel it, that's where the FTC is cracking down. I also am using my vintage Apple coffee mug, circa 1997, with the faded but rainbow Apple logo. I looked online. These cups go for about $48 now. They don't make them anymore. Everyone's saying shame on Uber. Shame. Read my other comment, Matt. You got it. Oh, here we go. Uber One gives you discounts on the rides and food delivery. You are treated like a priority. Oh, excellent. All right. We'll take that. Thank you. Hit the spot 1006. Try it with Tammy. Appreciate that breakdown. That's Uber One. And again, yeah, that seems really useful. I like that. But again, if you're a customer and you put in that automatically that you didn't know, and then you have trouble getting out of it, that's when FTC comes a knocking. The Federal Trade Commission. You don't want to mess with them. No, 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 you do not. All right, folks, let's take a look at some of the fun things. Oh, yeah, prefer Lyft. Yeah. It's a lot. It's the same drivers, you know. It's the same drivers in the same car. They just have a little sign and you just flip it around and it says Lyft on one side and Uber on the other. I use Uber from time to time. I am a subscriber. Yep, I have Uber too. Usually when I have my car in the shop and I have to go to and from the car dealer, because every time I need to go to and from the car dealer, they're not running their car service because it's either too early or too late. It's like the car service only runs during business hours. And I'm like, what do you mean I can't get a ride home at 6 o'clock? You're open till 8. No, the guy went home. Okay, I guess I'm Ubering it. All right, let's take a look at some other fun things Tall Boy's got going. All right, look at all things the Lab Tech Show. You got to embrace it when you're here, folks. You got to embrace it. It's happening whether you like it or not. It's the Lab Tech Show. Did you ring the bell? Did you hit the subscribe button? We're building things over here. The Lab Tech Show. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. That helps. Drop a like. You know what's up. You know what's up. For sure. Oh, baby. Oh, this next article got me steaming mad. I hope you're sitting down for this next one. I have to take a drink from my vintage Apple coffee mug. I used to think this was the Bodoni typeface, but it's not. It's Baskerville. Is it Baskerville? Someone let me know what typeface this is. Frutiger? I don't know what it is, but it's like, who does serif typefaces now? Serif, see, look, everything's sans serif. No serifs. But back in the day, serifs were all the rage. That's how you know it's vintage. All right. Our next article's coming up. This got my blood boiling. Indonesia. Okay, the country of Indonesia. Apple offered Indonesia 10 million, then 100 million. But now Indonesia expects 1 billion with a B. Bravo, billion. And they want it now. They want it within a week. Let me break this down for you. Apple, very big company, is known for playing hardball when it comes to negotiations, but it seems the Indonesian government is capable of giving it as good as it gets. Indonesia's not messing around, folks. The country they outright banned the sale of iPhone 16. Unbelievable. They're saying Apple hadn't invested enough in the local economy. They're like, if you want to sell iPhones here, you have to invest in the local Indonesian economy. Apple responded by offering to increase its manufacturing spend from 10 million to 100 million, but Indonesia now says it wants $1 billion, and it wants it like next week. How did they get to ban the iPhone 16 sales? Well, Apple phone devices are strange devices. It does it by the IMEI number, I think it said. What is that called? No, let me just keep reading. Basically, they're saying you haven't spent enough. They said they were going to do this. They only did that. They're mad. What else does it say? That's a comment. Forget that. How did they say they're going to do it? Let's see here. Let me look at my notes. Yeah, it's really all stems on them falling short, because 109 million is what they said, and they were 14 million shy. So they only really did 95 million. I guess when you're counting millions, if you're 14 million short, it makes the government mad. The sales ban was enforced. Okay, yeah, here. The sales ban was enforced. This is a tricky technical reason, but get this. The country withheld the necessary IMEI certifications. Because when you have a cell phone, like, you have a unique ID that's branded on the phone. That way, when your phone touches the cellular network knows what phone it's talking to because of this ID number called an IMEI number. And they need certified because you need a central authority to kind of confirm nothing conflicts and there's no duplicates and it's all technically correct. When Indonesia has the authority to certify them, they're like, nope, we're not certifying them, so you cannot get an iPhone 16 in Indonesia. What? Oh. Jamie says, well, I guess Indonesia will be on Android. David W. Ryan says, Wikipedia says Apple font was a variant of Garamond. That's right, Garamond. Thank you. Oh, David W. Ryan, I appreciate that. The government seeks to boost job creation and local supply chain development. Apple has not publicly responded to the new demand yet. Indonesia's large and growing market gives it leverage. Yeah, it said there were how many potential people are in Indonesia? It said it somewhere in this article. there's a lot of people in Indonesia and a lot of customers wanting to buy iPhones. Could you imagine? Yeah, 280 million people. I don't know. When you tell a company there's 280 million potential purchases and you can't have them, what's going to happen here? Like, what's Apple going to do? No one pushes Apple around. Apple has more money than anyone knows what to do with. I don't know. I don't know how this is going to end. Apple's not happy. Because they're like, okay, we'll give you 10 million. Everyone was fine. No, we want 100 million. Okay. Oh, you fell 14 million short. Okay, now we want $1 billion. How do you go from 100 million to that's 10 times more? What kind of negotiation tactic? You know, when you're negotiating, you're like, okay, $8. How about $9? Okay, how about $8.50? How about, $8.75? Those are the increments you go. You don't go 10 times more. You were at 100 million. Now they're coming back with $1 billion. Oh, my goodness. 200. Okay, got it. Indonesia has a population of 200. Okay, well, there you go. It's a new day, and Apple is going to have to spend that money.
No.
That's what Tim Cook is saying. Tim Cook likes to take the money. Tim Cook doesn't like to give the money. He likes to take the money. Oh, my God. Hey, Pierre Kelly's here. Wave to Pierre Kelly. He says, evening. Good evening. Glad you could join us. Another one without Corey. That's right. He is out of the country, and that man's been moving, baby. Have you been following Tallboy's antics overseas? He's not standing still. I don't know this for sure. And if I was a betting man, I'd say the man's just exhausted. Sometimes when you're having fun, it takes a lot out of you. Yes, it most certainly does. All right, so what do you have to say about this Indonesian Apple article? Put a 1 in the comments if you believe Indonesia has every right to stick it to Apple. Or put a 2 if you think this just ain't right. I'm on Apple's side. How do you vote, ladies and gentlemen? And for Pierre Kelly, the Indonesian government wants money from Apple in order to do business in the country and wants business investment. And they want a plant to be built, and they want a whole bunch of other things. They initially said 10 million will do it. Then they said 100 million we need. Apple agreed to 100 million, fell 14 million short, and now Indonesia wants $1 billion, 10 times more than 100 million. $1 billion. What do you think of that? 1 or 2? 1, Indonesia has every right to stick it to Apple. Or 2, this just ain't right. I'm on Apple's side. 1 or 2, put that in the chat. We'll see what happens. Unbelievable. Indonesia will settle for 500 million. Well, maybe they will. Maybe they will. Maybe they won't. Put a 1 or 2 in the chat. While you're doing that, let's look at some of Tallboy's properties. Check all this out. Tallboy's going crazy on the interwebs. The top 2 over here are, how you can support Tallboy. Tallboy has an app on Roku and Fire TV. Search for TBE Media. TBE is an acronym for Tallboy Entertainment. It's on Spotify. Look at these websites, ladies and gentlemen. TheLabTechShow.com, that's where you're at right now. YourLiveProduction.com. Tallboy will produce your show. You don't have to push buttons. He'll push all the buttons for you and make you look like a boss. yourliveproduction.com and tallboy.us. Go get it. All right, we got some scores coming in here. Revis says, Indonesia has every right to stick it to Apple. Hit to spot 1006. Indonesia has every right to stick it to Apple. Huh? You know? Where's the Apple love? I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it at all. It's the way it goes, people. It's the way it goes. Oh. If that didn't ruffle your feathers, oh, this is going to be crazy. This next one. At the price of an iPhone, they can afford to pay the ransom. Okay, David W. Ryan's weighing in with the one. I hear you. I'm not mad at it. All right. Look what we got going on here. Oh, yep. Tammy says Corey is having life experiences. He will be back next week, Pierre. That's right. Yep. A month. It's gone a month. 4 shows. Four. He was gone 4 Lab Tech show cycles. And I was lucky enough to co-host 3 of those 4 shows. This being the 3rd show. My 6th time hosting all together. Walmart. You know what Vizio is, right? Vizio is a television company, electronics company. Walmart now owns Vizio. They bought it. They straight up bought it. They're like, are you for sale? We'll take it. And it's all about putting more ads, not less ads, more ads on television. Boo. After announcing plans to purchase the company in February, Walmart has officially closed its deal with Vizio, buying out the TV maker for over $2 billion. And it's all about ads. Did I say it was about ads? It's all about ads. The purchase focused heavily on Vizio's SmartCast operating system. So Vizio, has a smart TV operating system that they call SmartCast, and Walmart thinks there will be new ways it would present Walmart to, quote unquote, create new opportunities to help advertisers connect with customers, as well as delivering additional in-home entertainment and media experiences. But make no mistake, it's all about the ads. Oh, thank you so much, Tammy. I'm enjoying Matt. Excellent. I'm enjoying having you in the audience. All of you in the audience, for sure. I know. I hope you're sitting down, folks. These articles this week, man, they're brutal. The deal is now closed. In a press release, they said just the same thing I just said. In other words, Walmart plans to use the acquisition of Vizio to ramp up its advertising opportunities going forward through the SmartCast platform. Again, that's Vizio's smart TV operating system. Walmart plans to pair SmartCast with Walmart Connect. Are you familiar with Walmart Connect? I'm relatively familiar, but it also plans to sync up its retail business, which it says will, quote, be impactful and allow us to invest in our business even further on behalf of our customers. They're investing on behalf of their customers, aka they're investing by dumping ads that their customers have to watch, or more particularly, anyone watching Vizio hardware televisions. I don't know about you, man, but these, as I get older, I do not have time for ads. I don't have time for ads. I do everything in my power not to watch ads. Ad block on the browsers. I pay Apple YouTube Premium to remove the ads from my service, and I also get Apple YouTube Music. I don't want them. Don't want them. No ads for me. Let's see what we have to say here about this. What do you think about Walmart forcing ads on Vizio TVs? Apparently, this is a go-forward thing. There's no speculation on what's going to happen with existing Vizio TVs, but you never know. 1, I would love more ads. Yay. Put a 1 in a comment if you resonate with the option, I would love more ads. Yay. Or put a 2 if you think, Walmart, what are you thinking? Bad Walmart. Bad. Put a 1 or a 2. 1, you love it. 2, you hate ads. Let me know in the comments. Crazy. It's just nuts. Can you believe that? More ads? Like, you're paying for a TV, and on that TV, you're going to get more ads than if you paid for someone else's non-Walmart infested device. Man. Tammy's like, oh, hell no. Revis Brown's like, no.
No, 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 no.
Oh, Mamma Mia, Mamma Mia. Mamma Mia says, hell no. Mama D's, she's like, ain't happening. I don't want it. Are you going to buy a Vizio TV? I'd think twice about it if you asked me, which you didn't. But if you asked me, I wouldn't be buying a Vizio TV. No way. Hey, everyone, look at this. Where am I? I'm on Tallboy's site. This is shop.tallboy.com. That's his merch site. Look at all this cool stuff you can get. Tallboy put all this together for you. Glassware, hats, shirts, notebooks, baby onesies, t-shirts. Look at all this stuff. Are you crazy? Here's the full product catalog. Go get it. Multiple sizes. Most expensive thing is $44.95. Most stuff's $27 or below. A lot of stuff lower than that. Multiple pages. There's so many stuff. There's so many things here. It can't fit on one screen. Coffee tumbler. Look at this. Oh, it comes with a metal straw. Yeah, baby. Embrace it or get left behind. The Lab Tech Show. Come on. That is shop.tallboy.us. Throw some money Tallboy's way. You would appreciate it. And you get cool stuff. I don't want to see ads I'm already seeing. I know. I don't want to see the ads that I'm already seeing either. I don't want those ads. Forget that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Holidays are coming up. You could do your shopping on shop.tallboy.us. I have a little ticker here that says shop.tallboy.us. Oh, got to wait 10 seconds to see it. It'll come around. It will come around.
Mr. Sexy Man.
See if Revis is still out there. See if he sees that. I think he is. My goodness. I will continue to be in Tallboy's streams as a participant and watcher. As you know, I'm a fan of the Lab Tech Show as much as I am an occasional co-host. And sometimes I'm an occasional guest. Sometimes Tallboy has me on the show just as another tech enthusiast. I love it. I love talking tech. I watch the tech news. I listen to the tech news. I find the tech news on the interwebs, global tech news. I love learning about these companies, what they're doing and why they're doing it, and speculation on their next moves. It's a fun world. I've run around with some executives from big companies in the past, Adobe, Apple, Barnes and Noble. Yeah, it's a fun world to be in. I was on the W3C. That's a whole other thing. A lot of fun. I do a lot of streams on the internet. I have a YouTube channel called Awesome Fun Things. I'm streaming 7 days a week in December. I call it Vlogmas. It's like a Christmas vlog. Just stream every day, 8:15 a.m. in the morning. Talk about the creative stuff I do. Come check me out. It's a lot of fun. I give away money. I give away a $2 bill every Friday. I know, small money. It's fun. Fun to participate. There we go. TBJ. Revis says, word of the day merch and TBJ merch makes a great holiday gift. You know it. You know it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think we're going to wrap the show up. I hope you had a good time. I certainly enjoyed hosting in Tallboy's place. Tallboy, if you're out there, safe travels back home whenever you're making your trip. It was great seeing a little peek at your adventures while you were away. Oh, thank you. Yep, I'm out there. Yeah, Awesome Fun Things is the channel name. And I do a show called Good Morning Haas. And I've done 800 and almost 30 episodes. I've been doing it since 2020. When did I start? 2021. I think I started streaming 5 days a week. I usually go 5 days a week, but in December special, I go 7 days a week. So I'll be thrilled to have you over there. Thank you, Lab Tech Show audience. Tallboy should be back streaming next week. He doesn't have something published yet, but keep an eye on his channel. I'm sure it'll be out there. Okay, we're going to wrap this up. Thank you. I love the Lab Tech Show audience. I love all of you. And keep it real. Thanks, Matt. Great show. We appreciate you very much. Mama D, I appreciate you very much. You're an awesome person. So is everyone out there in the audience. Thank you. Okay, here goes the outro. I'll see you soon. Take care, everyone. Bye.